You can win 10 matches in a row, get 400 plus kills, and still land in Rookie 3. That is not a bug. That is the actual ranking system in Codm Battle Royale right now. And that one problem is quietly destroying everything good that is happening in this game. Because here's the thing. Codm is genuinely moving forward right now. New maps, gun reworks, Season 5 test server, Verdansk is actually coming. But underneath all of that, there is a wall. And most players are hitting it without even knowing why. In this video, we are covering everything. The Season 5 test server, the bot crisis, the new map direction, low-end device problems, and an honest look at where this game actually stands right now. And everything I am about to tell you is backed by leaks, community feedback, and my own experience. Let's start with the test server because this one actually matters. Season 5 test server registration is open from April 24th to May 12th. And based on what we know, this server could be carrying a lot. Balance changes, optimization improvements, bug fixes, possibly an old MP map remaster, and 2 gun reworks are already confirmed according to leak predictions. There is also a chance we see a completely new weapon with brand new animations. Rebirth Island is expected to get optimization improvements as well. The random teammate glitch during the intro animation, already fixed. But the biggest thing to watch for is the new FPP movement system. We already saw hints of it during the Season 4 test server. Season 5 could be when it finally goes live. Everything tested in the server will most likely go live a few days after the registration period ends. Now this is where things get interesting. Verdansk assets have already been discovered inside Codm's game files. That is not a small thing. That is a massive signal. Verdansk could actually arrive later this year, and Codm is not stopping there. The game is adding real BR features now. Match intros, zip lines, gas zones, redeploy balloons, gulag, lifting downed teammates, rarity loot system, new interface, tactical and lethal equipment updates. These are features that can make maps feel genuinely different, not just visually, but in how they actually play. So the direction is right, but here is where the real problem starts. Players are not happy, and honestly, their frustration is justified. Codm keeps adding maps, keeps adding features, but the bot problem in BR has not been addressed at all. One player posted this on Twitter. Played 10 matches, 10 wins, 400 plus bot kills, still reached Rookie 3. So I have to kill 1,000 plus bots just to finally match against real players? Some people attacked him for saying it. Then Bobby Plays stepped in, and Bobby said exactly this. He's getting pressed, but he's right. The fact that you have to play hours of Codm BR before you can even find real players has always been a major problem. The fact that there's no matchmaking or setting option to eliminate these massive bot-infested lobbies makes zero sense. And I agree. I personally stopped playing Rebirth Island because of this. Not because of the map is fine, but too many bots and the whole experience feels hollow. This is not a low-rank problem. I am talking about high-rank legendary lobbies. The bot count there still feels wrong. It reminds me of Warzone Mobile after the 4.0 update removed low-end device support. The number of real players I used to find there feels almost the same as what I currently see in Codm Rebirth Island. Developers can bring Verdansk. They can bring 10 more maps. But if the lobbies feel empty, none of it matters. Just reduce the bots. Not remove them completely, just reduce them. That is all the community is asking for.
Now let's talk about something that does not get discussed enough. FPP movement. The demand for reworked FPP movement is growing fast right now. And the reason is simple. The current FPP movement feels outdated. It does not match where the game is visually. It does not match where the gunplay is going. And speaking of gunplay, this is my personal opinion. Developers should add all the reworked guns directly into Rebirth Island Ground Loot. Think about it. Right now, loadout drops arrive late. Sometimes the match is almost over before a player can even pick up a reworked weapon. FPP players especially suffer from this because the early game is brutal without updated weapons. But if reworked guns are in the ground loot, the moment you land, you can feel the difference. Instantly. That one change alone could massively improve the Rebirth Island experience for FPP players.
Now let's talk about a group of players who are really struggling right now: low-end device users. There are three major problems hitting them at the same time. First, resource downloads. Missing resources make it harder to identify whether an enemy is a bot or a real player on Rebirth Island. That is a gameplay disadvantage caused by a technical issue. Second, storage space. Low-end devices are already running out of room, and the game keeps getting heavier. Third, lag and overheating. Both have gotten significantly worse recently, and the reason behind all of this is DMZ Recon. DMZ Recon made the game much heavier overall. And honestly, looking at it now, it feels like Activision should have released DMZ Recon as a completely separate game, built on Unreal Engine, with shared Codm account access, similar to how Warzone Mobile used the same Activision ID across platforms. That way, DMZ Recon could have had better movement, better visuals, better performance, and Codm would not be carrying this extra weight that is hurting players who cannot afford flagship hardware. So where does all of this leave us? Codm is evolving. That is real. The gun reworks are real. Rebirth Island is real. Verdansk is coming. The Season 5 test server could bring things that change the game completely. But here is the honest truth. Codm is like someone who made a lot of mistakes early in life, and now in their later years they are trying very hard to make things right. The effort is genuine. The progress is visible. But some damage takes longer to undo. The bot crisis is not a new complaint. It has been there for years. And right now, every new map, every new feature lands inside that same broken lobby system. Fix the bots, and suddenly everything else starts to feel worth it. That is what this game needs right now. Not just more content, a reason to believe the lobbies are real. If they get that right, Codm could have its best era yet.